In the 15th century, when kingdoms rose and fell with the clash of steel, there lived a king whose name became a legend of war and destiny, Oba Ozolua, the Conqueror of Benin. He was a warrior without equal, a ruler whose ambition stretched beyond the forests and rivers of his land. Before the golden age of Benin, before Queen Idia and Oba Esigie, there was Ozolua the Conqueror, the man who turned Benin into an empire. Ozolua was born into the royal bloodline of Benin, the son of Oba Eware the Great, the visionary who rebuilt the kingdom after years of chaos. But where his father ruled with wisdom and spirit, Ozolua was born for battle. As a young prince, he was fearless, cunning, and devoted to expanding Benin's might. When he ascended the throne around 1480, the drums of conquest began to sound.
Ozolua's reign was marked by war, not of destruction, but of unification and dominance. He led campaigns deep into surrounding territories, subduing rebellious towns and rival kings. Under his command, Benin's borders stretched farther than ever before, into the lands of modern-day Ondo, Ekiti, Esan, and parts of Yorubaland. It was said that wherever his army marched, the earth itself trembled. And with every victory, he brought order, trade, and the authority of the Oba. But Ozolua's power was not only in the sword. Like his father before him, he understood the balance between warfare and spirituality. Before each campaign, he sought the guidance of the Oracle of Ifa. He honored the gods of the land, and when he fought, it was said the spirits of his ancestors rode with him. To his people, he was not just a king, he was the embodiment of Benin's divine destiny.
During Ozolua's reign, Benin encountered a new force on the western horizon, the Portuguese. Explorers and traders arrived at the coast, fascinated by the strength and wealth of the Benin Empire. Ozolua welcomed them not as conquerors, but as equals. He saw opportunity, trade in copper, brass, and firearms that could strengthen his kingdom. Through this exchange, Benin's art and military power reached new heights. The world was changing, and Ozolua made sure Benin would not be left behind. From east to west, north to south, Ozolua's campaigns reshaped the political landscape of the region. But not all victories came easily. Some rival kingdoms resisted fiercely, and the toll of endless war began to test even the mighty Oba. Yet through it all, Ozolua's name carried fear and respect. He was the Conqueror, a title no other Benin king would ever surpass. In his later years, Ozolua turned his attention to his family, to the sons who would inherit his crown and continue his legacy. Among them was Prince Esigie, the child of Queen Idia, destined to become one of Benin's greatest kings. But Ozolua's death sparked a new struggle, a war of succession that would once again test the kingdom's strength. From that conflict would rise Esigie and his mother Idia, the heirs to Ozolua's empire. The warrior's bloodline would give birth to the golden age of Benin.
When Oba Ozolua died, he left behind not just conquests, but a united kingdom, a legacy of courage, discipline, and power. He proved that greatness is not inherited, it is earned in battle, forged by vision, and sustained by faith. Even centuries later, the people of Benin still speak his name with pride. Ozolua Nibaromi, Ozolua the Conqueror, the warrior king whose fire built an empire. From the age of iron to the world of today, the spirit of Oba Ozolua endures, in the traditions of the Edo people, in their art, their pride, and their memory. He stands as a reminder that the history of Africa is not a tale of defeat, but of strength, unity, and greatness.
Ozolua the Conqueror, the sword that carved Benin's destiny. Thank you for watching. If you love stories of ancient Africa, of kings, queens, and the empires they built, subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tales from the Kingdom of Benin and beyond.
Next time, we explore the Great Walls of Benin, the engineering wonder that protected an empire. Would you like me to write that next episode, The Great Walls of Benin, the Lost Wonder of Africa, as the direct continuation of this series, linking it to Ozolua's and Eware's reigns?